The journey from Mizea to Hubyar was tiring for Partia. He felt the weight of the years, or maybe it was all these responsibilities, or perhaps both. The sun was still beating strongly on the old citadel, leaned on the mountain, and turned towards the sea. Dressed in his simple civilian's clothes, Partia made his way through the narrow streets of the city. Neither fatigue nor heat could stop him on his way. This visit was of great importance to him. Here, in a modest house, now lives one of the former council members, a wise and experienced old man. His opinions were often respected, and his advice among the best. Alas, the youngest and the most fiery members pushed him towards his retirement. But now at a crossroads, Partia wanted again his opinion. "My lord, it's been a while. May peace and prosperity be with you. It is an honor and a pleasure to welcome Partia al-Eat himself here in my humble home," said the old man. "Thank you, Aldomnus. I'm glad to see you again. I need some advice," replied Partia. "Well, come in then. We'll drink tea and talk about the world. I'm now retired, but I still have friends all over Calradia. Each caravan and some travelers bring me news from them and their realms." As soon as they had been seated and the tea served, Partia could wait no longer to ask his question. "What do you think of the Khuzait? I mean, can we deal a durable peace with them, or is a war a necessity?" The ex-counselor seemed lost in his thoughts, and then he answered. "We are at peace with them since a while now. A costly peace, however. I know you had some friends among the Khuzait lords. It was a long time ago, before the wars. Rumor has it that you met Monchug recently. It even seems that an alliance by marriage has been proposed. You and me, we are now old. We have to think at what we want or can leave to our families, our people. We need to try to avoid them being exposed tomorrow to dangers created today by our acts or weaknesses." Partia remained silent, nodding in approval. The ex-counselor continued. "My lord, our territory is blessed by the gods, and the lands and the cities of the Ishkas are rich and prosperous. You crossed all the Khuzait territory. You saw the vast steppes where nothing grows. You saw their poor cities. How long before they will be tempted to take our wealth, using alliance or invasion? Your noble council is not in favor of a war now. You should take advantage of this peace to drive out the bandits who harass our lands since ages. As the protector of the people, you know the dangers are not only outside the borders. For most of our people, the danger is inside. These bands, raiding from their hideouts, ravaging the countryside and making the roads insecure, it's a plague. Hassan Falk and this area is well defended. However, Poros and Lycaron are not strong enough yet, and they're isolated. Even Jelmaris needs probably some attention, or you could lose these 3 cities while you take Vostrum and Donestica. You should take your time. The 2 previous times you attempted to invade the Khuzait territory beyond the river at the north of Hassan Falk, you lost your army twice and gained nothing in return. More and better troops are still needed. More clans and allies, even some mercenaries, should be welcomed as soon as possible. When you are ready, and sure of the support of your nobles, you have to hit hard and fast, with a clear and precise objective." After leaving his host, Partia knew he had the answer to his questions. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. The nobles, often at each other's throats, demanding either war or peace, are calm. The borders, threatened by war and raids more often than not, are calm. And in speaking with the members of his council, Partia al-Eat too is calm. War is inevitable, but with a time of prolonged peace at hand, the Sultan has other duties he can finally attend to. After all, there is always calm before a storm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. Our first episode of the new year, so a happy new year to you all. I hope you're having a wonderful start to 2021, and I hope that 2021 continues to be wonderful for us all together and the story that we've been weaving for so very long now. Today's session is going to be an interesting one. Lots of interesting opportunities lie ahead of us as we wait for the next major update, especially the update that will bring about rebellions, marriages, the actual impact of loyalty, and much more besides. So we want to make sure that we're in a good position for when that update comes through. We want to make sure that civil war doesn't tear our realm apart. Now, for the most part, I actually think we've done quite well for ourselves. If I recall correctly, there is at least some place where we can see loyalty. I think that might be just for our own fiefs. Yeah, we can see the loyalty situation across the board for our own fiefs. Now, Ortizia actually was not having the most wonderful time. If I recall correctly, and feel free to correct me in the comments down below if I recall incorrectly, but when loyalty drops below 15, if the militia of a holding is larger than the garrison of the holding, then you will see civil war. Here's an example. Aristochorus Castle, it does have a +1 because of the security of the region, but a -1 because of a culture mismatch between the owner of Aristochorus Castle, which is myself, and the local culture. So we might want to do something about that. We might want to assign a governor who is of the appropriate culture to try and take care of this. This would be an imperial governor. So there's more stuff to think about now, and I really do want to, I don't know if we'll be tackling all of these elements today, but it's something for us to start thinking about as we spend more time now seeking out those missing companions. I say missing companions, but of course I mean the companion slots that we can fill out. Maybe we seek out some imperial companions who would make good governors, because that's actually becoming something that's worth something now, which is good to see. Lots of exciting changes, lots of stuff to think about. But as we lead up to that, I'm just pointing this out because I do want us all to, in the comments and stuff, start considering these decisions as well. Because one of the first things I'm going to touch on is the fact that I don't think we're going to be picking up any companions over here. We've got Dumat the Lucky and Chell the Fish available. They're both Sturgians, so I don't think there's any value in picking them up, because while they might be good warriors, I feel like with the updates that are coming up, we don't really need good warriors as much as we need appropriately cultured governors. Now, if I recall correctly, governors will help avoid that culture penalty to loyalty, as will giving it to a vassal with the right culture. So those are, again, things we have to consider moving forward. Now, again, Aristochorus, you'll remember, is off to the side. I don't necessarily want to leave just quite yet because there's stuff to do at Hobiar, but it's off to the side, right next to the it's right next to Ortizia. It's like down over here, Aristochorus Castle. So I suspect it is Imperial. I'm almost certain it's Imperial. We'll need to do something about that. That was unintentional at all. I apologize. But again, I digress. For now, let's stay focused on our internal situation is what I'm getting at. And since I'm down here, I think one of the primary things I'm actually going to be taking care of down over here is all of the banditry that continues to plague our land. It was hinted at in the introduction. It was also suggested by many of you in the comments from the previous episode, and previously as well, actually, I should say, not just the previous episode, but prior to that as well, many of you were suggesting that we take care of the banditry, especially down south over here. Apart from that, we also want to train up some of our soldiers, which I think is very important to do. We have picked up a lot of recruits that will want to train up. I think I want to dump some like useless swords or something over here. But yeah, we've picked up a lot of recruits that we want to train up. Taking them up against bandits and bandit camps is a nice way to train them up, because not only do we clear out some of the banditry within our territory, but we also train those soldiers. We hopefully help the prosperity of our realms, because there isn't banditry going on. I feel like a bit of a broken record, I apologize. Lots of benefits is what I'm getting at. There's lots of benefits to attacking those bandit camps and trying to train our soldiers at the same time. I feel like that's the best way to do it. I don't think I'll be chasing after roving bandits, because desert bandits tend to be pretty fast. They tend to be pretty quick, so I don't think I'll be able to catch many of them. Steppe bandits is the same issue. Now, if we come across any forest bandits, I would absolutely love to engage them, because again, from them we can get the Fian and the Fian champions. But apart from that, I do think we'll be spending most of our time attacking camps and things like that. That's not all we're going to be doing, of course. We are also going to be going around picking up more recruits as necessary, bolstering garrisons as necessary as well. And I think we're not going to stay in the south for too long, because I do also want to go up north and check out some of our northern holdings, our other borders with the Khuzait, basically. I want to check them out as well and make sure that our garrison counts are looking okay over there. And I'm going to use that as an excuse to make my way back to Aristochorus, I think. And then, again, take care of the situation there, which will probably be... Like, that will probably happen next time, is my assumption. Done with the trading over here. Again, we are very wealthy, so I'm not too concerned about our financial situation. If we take a look at the Tavern District, there is an Aserai armed trader available, but I do believe we are maxed out. Yes, we are. A little bit of training available over here, so let's go ahead and do that real quick before we roll out. And as we take care of all of this, I just want to mention, folks, as always, if you have been enjoying this series, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It always makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, not only what I do more or less of, but how I go about doing it. You know, exactly what I do when I approach the episodes. It affects the story in particular when it comes to Bannerlord and things like that, so do keep all of that coming. I want to mention as well, of course, if you've been really enjoying this series, again, I try not to mention this too much, just, you know, the first episode of a new month, you might want to consider becoming a channel patron or member. If you want to become a patron, you do that through Patreon. Link to that will be under the eye at the top right corner of the screen. It'll also be in the description down below. But if you would rather not use a third-party service, if you would rather avoid Patreon for whatever reason you might have, you can instead opt to become a channel member. You do that by clicking the join button that is right beneath the video, or if you don't see that button, or if you don't want to click that button for whatever reason, you can instead see the link in the description down below as well. So again, whether it's Patreon or channel membership, links to both are in the description down below. And if you support the channel in that way, then, well, you're supporting the channel in that way, you're helping keep things sustainable. It's especially helpful for these longer running series, just to keep them going, keep them, again, sustainable, and it's greatly appreciated. But again, and as always, it is not an obligation. It's why I try to mention it as little as possible. Don't feel obligated to, I really didn't want to pick these guys up as prisoners. But I guess we'll take them, we'll drop them off somewhere. But yeah, don't feel obligated in any way, shape, or form. That's why I try to keep the mention of it to a minimal. It does really help the channel, but of course, you know, not an option for everybody. You can think of it as like a Netflix subscription, or like a, you know, Twitch subscription, or what have you. It comes with certain perks, including, you know, depending on the series, like naming options and things like that. But yeah, just thought I would, again, do that, you know, once a month, especially at the start of a new year, kind of reminder. It is wild to see how long we've been playing Bannerlord for now, and I'm curious to see how much longer we keep playing Bannerlord for as well. Well, I say that, don't mean to scare anybody. I meant to say I'm curious to see how much longer this particular story goes on for, because it's been quite a few episodes, and we are sort of reaching that end point. There was a pretty solid comment as well that got me thinking, what am I doing chasing after these bandits? There's like no chance. I know there's no chance. I should just go straight for their hideouts. Ooh, there's another one. But yeah, what I was getting at was, you know, training low-tier soldiers against hideouts is not a good idea. So training soldiers and wiping out hideouts are two different things that we're doing. Because we'll wipe out some hideouts down over here. Oh, hello. These guys have got to be a little bit slower, right? Because they're a little bit on the larger side. Let's see. Action going on between the Western Empire and the Khuzait. Fair enough. Let's see if we can't intercept these guys. Keep an eye on their speed. 5.3. Yeah, we're not going to be able to catch them. And they're not large enough to actually threaten us, so they're not going to attack us either. But yeah, so what we'll do then is we'll clear out a couple of hideouts. Maybe this one, maybe this one. Maybe, look at these pockmarks. We'll clear out some of these hideouts, and then we'll make our way up north. And over here, we can probably attack some bandits or something, because they're a little bit slower, at least up north. You know, mountain bandits and sea raiders and all that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, I certainly don't want to take our lowest tier soldiers into these hideouts. It's also a waste of time every time, because a whole day passes. And as we know, when a day passes, you know, war can break out, basically. So let's just be mindful of all that, because I do want to train some of my soldiers. I want to make sure that I am getting, like, the work done in preparation for the war to come, right? So we can't just sit around and clear out hideouts, as much as that might be an over here. Yeah, let's clear these three out. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we'll move on up north. But yeah, the comment I was referencing earlier was with regards to how, with all these major new updates coming around, with all these new mechanics being unlocked, and I say unlocked, but you know what I mean, being made available or what have you, whatever term you'd prefer to use, it's getting to that point where, you know, it'll be nice to start a fresh game with everything intact since the beginning, you know, including marriage especially, and I do agree, it'll be nice to have access to all of those mechanics right from the start. It completely changes how as a player, how I approach certain topics of conversation or discussion, and the storytelling as well, of course, is very different when you have the entire story ahead of you with all of the mechanics available. So I'm very excited for that. That's not to say that I'm not excited to finish the Partia I'll Eat storyline off as well, of course. But I just wanted to touch on that a little bit because it was a solid point brought up in the comments that it will feel there's. Once the story is done, it'll be nice to start fresh with all the mechanics in place from the beginning to I guess, summarize what I'm getting at there while I was picking my soldiers out. Now, I've picked, it's all, again, might have been a bad call, but hopefully this will at least train some soldiers up. These guys are mostly mid-tier. Hopefully I haven't made a horrible mistake. Yeah, we've got my sword and board going on. Got some range, we got some melee. Yeah, sure, I'll take it, These guys up over here. Again, they're mid-tier, so the chance of them hitting square every time is not... Where are all my commands? That's so weird. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, fair enough. Things are a little different, it seems. Should have maybe checked the changes to the commands before we dove into this fresh episode, but we're okay, we're okay, we'll be fine. Just gotta make sure that I duel the chief at the end. I want to make sure that I don't, wait, I didn't realize they changed all this. Now these guys are all injured, fortunately. They're not dead, they're all injured. Oh, this is good. Our archers might get a little bit of training done over here. Ooh, okay. Off to a good start this year, off to a good start. I'm definitely glad that we're starting with some raids over here. Well, not raids, but shutting down some bandit camps. Because can you imagine being caught off guard with that in the middle of a massive like 1,000 versus 1,000 battle? That would not be pleasant. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've actually accomplished a fair bit of trading over here, which is good. 6 defenders left. We can take them on. We can take them on. Well done by the archers. Oh my god, that was a literal moment of just absolute shock and terror for me. I was like, whoa, is this... Did I break the game somehow? Is this save broken now? Something like that? No, we're good, we're good. We're good. Threw me off, but we're good. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Get off my property. I am Sultan here. Look at that, training my athletics. Beautiful. God, remember when we barely had any athletics? Remember when we could barely run? When we could barely walk? You guys are picking up their arrows on their way over, fair enough. It is, again, I get, I mentioned this, I've been mentioning this in all the series that have been ongoing. I'm big on the new year. For me, it's always one of those big things, like, yeah, it's the new year, kind of opportunity for reflection and to think about stuff. So I've really been thinking about the adventures of Partia I'll Eat that we've been on together. They've been wild. They've been so fun. We've had a lot of interesting times. I mean, comparing our dreams at the beginning of this playthrough versus where we are now, it's kind of wild to think about. Come on, bring that javelin. Ha! Chump. Ooh, good throw. Good throw. Go for it, buddy. Nope. There we go. Just like, you know, starting as a merchant and then the reality of the trade skill. Improving our smithing, and then how that's changed recently because of the changes in prices. Lots of cool stuff going on. The story has evolved very nicely, and it's been great sharing this adventure with all y'all. I hope y'all have had a good time. I suspect if you're still watching 110-ish episodes in, I imagine you have been enjoying at least to a degree. I want to thank y'all as well for participating in all the, you know, storytelling. It's been absolutely awesome to be able to add all that to our universe as well. Always difficult to choose. Always difficult to choose the pick for any episode. But it's been an absolute pleasure, an absolute joy seeing the conversation in the Discord as well. So again, folks, if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join in. Link is in the description as well. Fantastic community, fantastic conversations, lots of deliberating and debating. It's been a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to again bring this story to its conclusion, because I don't know. Actually, I was gonna say like a story is only as good as its ending, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. You think about I don't know. I'm actually curious what y'all feel about that, because I'm thinking about that for Bannerlord, and we've done we've crafted a very nice story over here. No matter how it ends, the journey has been absolutely brilliant and magnificent. I don't know, is this guy just sitting on the... Okay, it looked like he was floating. I don't know if anything can take away from the joys of this tale, unless it's an absolutely horrendous ending. Okay, you know what? Let me know in the comments what you think the worst possible ending could be. I'm actually curious now. I'm actually curious, but I am looking forward to that ending, whatever it might be, because it is nice to put a bow on things, and then experimenting and exploring other options. I've already been receiving many requests and suggestions and thoughts on what our next story should be, who I should play as, and what I should try. I've got some ideas of my own. Rest assured, and this is, again, I just want to address some of the comments that I've been getting over the past however long. Rest assured that when the time comes, there will be a conversation, because I'm pretty open-minded. I've got a couple stories for all of the potential starts, so, you know, I'm very open with regards to that. I'll just be curious to see what folks want, because I have seen a lot of requests and recommendations and desires. It will also be curious to see what state the game is in when that time comes, because, you know, we're at 1.5.5 now. 1.5.6 is the beta right now. That'll definitely be the main branch. But what about beyond that, right? What about, are we going to be at 1.5.8 by that time? What other mechanics will be completely different? What other systems will be completely different? I'm so excited for the future of Bannerlord this year, on the channel, and of course, just in general as a game itself. Where is everybody else? There's one guy left. One Harami left. Oh, Harami, what a word. Where are you, buddy? Not over here. We cleared this room out. I imagine he would have engaged if he was, you know, on the bed over here. He's not. And these guys hitting the mattresses, eh? I could give the charge command to these guys. Maybe not a terrible idea. That way they'll find the enemy and fire away if they find them before I do. Oh, over that way? Alright, cool. I think my athleticism is better than theirs. I should be able to catch up. Hopefully. They're pretty lightly armored, though, so they'll be quick. It will be quick. I should have done that sooner. I was going in the exact opposite direction of where all the enemies are. I say all, but I mean the one. Come on. Hey, okay, they're okay. They got a pretty big head start on me. Alright, they are firing away. Get the job done, man. Get the job done. Come on now. Here we go. Ooh, this guy's got a javelin. Oh, our first loss. Shouldn't have sent them forward. Down he goes. Alright, vengeance has been had. I should not have sent them forward. One death had to happen. I knew it was going to happen at the end over here. I knew it was going to happen at the end. And yet, I sent them forward. Alright, I'm going to keep our archers alive, obviously. You've cut quite the swath through my men there, damn you. How about we settle this one-on-one? Every bandit is always the same. Scum. Alright, very well, let's do this. End this here and now. Get out of here. I am Sultan here. We're on my land. You three, leave. Oh, look at that. Athletics up by another point. Fair enough. Fair enough. Victory is ours. That poor soul who died. We actually leveled up a fair bit, and we did manage to train those archers. I feel bad for those trained infantrymen. I was just like... that was not off to a great start, but the ending made it fine. The ending made it okay. Yo, that helm still. Oh my god, 25 Aserai peasants here. I don't have Ottawa with me or anyone to like hand them off to. Peasants anyway are not that great. 12 prisoners. I believe I can pick them all up. We got room for prisoners, sure. I should definitely drop off like those looters and stuff like that. Desert bandit boss. You worth anything? I don't think so. It's pretty easily taken out, but I don't recall ever seeing a bandit boss be taken as a prisoner. Well, look at this reserve of soldiers we have as well. I'm pretty confident about our upcoming wars and whatnot. Lots of stuff to sell in here, lots of junk. No big deal. Relations increased with the nearby notables. Now, again, I know that I don't own these holdings. Some of y'all were suggesting that I go back to territory that I actually control and improve relations with notables there. That is a completely reasonable suggestion, but honestly, it works anywhere because improved relations with notables at Hubyar and Iakis and Iacus, sorry, means that I can come down to these places and pick up higher quality recruits relatively close to this front over here. So I'm okay with that. Again, on this side, we do have the high relations with the folks at Charas, and as a result, Savant and Vesin as well. So we do get a bit of benefit there. I want to try and get that on this side of our glorious Sultanate as well. Down to this hideout next. Let's get it done, right? Let's try and have a better success rate down over here. But that worked out in terms of training. That was good. Look at these bandits, man. 38. I wish I could catch them. Oh, we can actually catch these guys. 4 versus my 4.6. Let's go for it. Go for it. And look at that. The prisoners are actually slowing me down a lot. They are slowing me down a lot. I will catch them eventually. Let's go. Run them down. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you know what? I want trouble. You surrender or die. Trying to threaten me. I'm trying to figure out. I kind of wish I'd checked my organization before we dove into this, because I would like to change formations. I would like to make my front line the low tier soldiers and whatnot, but I guess we're not going to be able to do that now. No use crying over spilt milk. Let us attack. Get the job done here, nice and quick. I want to see if I can control training. I want to make sure my cavalry doesn't get overly involved. I want to make sure like the right soldiers are fighting, because I want to try again, train those soldiers up as efficiently as possible. And it's not often that you get to catch desert bandits, so take some pleasure in this, I suppose. Take some pleasure in this. If the game would load me in. What's going on here, game? Okay, good. I was really worried there for a second. I'm like, the desert is a vast expanse of nothingness. Why are you taking so long to load? Equipment up front. Soldiers back up over here. Let's go. Soldiers, archers, I meant. Nope. Okay, this is problematic. Getting used to... Oh, here we go. The wall, let's go. Archers are getting some work done. Hardened crossbowmen as well. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Fire away. Excellent. Keep at it. We're wheeling around a little bit, that's okay. Lots of sharpshooters we have as well. One Aserai recruit has been dropped. Go two-handed here. Are we okay? A couple men have gotten behind us. Our cavalry's getting involved. Down you go. Yo, that was cool. I love seeing riders get dropped. Stop rotating so much. Stop rotating so much. Take care of the front over here. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Yeah, getting used to the new commands is gonna be something for sure. Gonna be something. Aw, dropped him. Alright, y'all finish the job. Go for it. Well done. Well done. Not exactly, again, not exactly how I wanted that to go, but I am still... This was the right call. Practicing, practicing. Just in general. Alright, let's go. Rush these guys. Go ahead and charge with our cavalry as well, so we can run them all down, and maybe our cavalry needs a bit of training as well here and there. Didn't want to hit those first two guys because they were still within range of my archers, but I think we're past that point now. Cavalry's coming through, though. A little bit of training for myself, too. Hey, gained a skill point in two-handed. What are the chances that would happen as I talk about training myself? Good stuff. And where are these guys? Here we go. Come on, men. Run them down. Look at the cheering. It's so cool. The horseback animations are probably among my favorites in this game, honestly. Just, like, so dope. Oh, how did I miss him? Back around, loop back around. Here we go. Man, I was so worried about the guy ahead of me. Oh, he's been dropped. Good stuff. You know what? Probably for the better. Probably for the better that I missed him those first two times. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say that was entirely intentional. I think the battle is done. Well done, man. Well done, well done. 9 leveled up. Not a lot, but it's something. I'll take it. After I recruit some highwaymen, some cataphracts, some trained infantry, Sea Raider chiefs. Yeah, a little bit of training. Not too bad. I'll take it. Not expecting like a magnificent gain from these battles and whatnot, but every little bit goes a long way, as we know. You know, the other thing I want to check actually, after I get these guys upgraded, you upgraded as well. A lot of people on horseback. Imperial Veteran Archers, I suppose. I think I want to drop the Imperial Veteran Archers off as like garrison and whatnot. What are we looking at here? Footmen or skirmishers? Let's go with footmen. I feel like I need more frontliners. I think I need more frontliners almost certainly. Though, of course, that doesn't apply to when we have access to Khazate Heavy Lancers. But outside of that, I think we need more frontliners. And more Horse Archers as well is the thing. We have a decent number of Horse Archers. I wish I'd looked at the numbers more closely in that last battle. I was too busy being completely thrown off by the updated user interface. Let's go with Tribesmen over here, and then we'll make them Veteran Infantry. We've got plenty more to turn into Mamluk Cavalry. 108 out of 183. We'll pick up these 13 prisoners. We'll drop a bunch off to make some money off of them. No big deal. We do have room for a couple of recruits. Now, we'll just pick up new recruits. Train up lower tier soldiers or whatnot. Done here. Good stuff. This is a nice change. It's a funny change of pace from the last episode as well, where the last episode we had, like, no battles whatsoever. And here, while we're not partaking in big battles yet, at least, we are partaking in battles, and we are still in that kind of, like, housekeeping mindset, I suppose. The calm before the storm, as it were. All right, into this hideout we go. Again, another day passes now, you know. I'm glad at least most of the day wasn't me just waiting outside of this hideout. I did want to check, right. Keep forgetting the most, there we go, convenient way to check my composition here. You know what, actually? That is a decent front line, all things considered. 126 infantry, and you have to consider when we form an army, our others, like the other people that join us, they bring in a lot of infantry primarily, so that's not bad. Actually, come to think of it, I might need more archers rather than anything else. Yeah, I guess that's our new focus. Now, it's important to remember that many of these infantry are low tier. 19, 20, 30 or so are extremely low tier, and many of them, like the Sea Raider Chief, will actually turn out to be cavalry instead. So I think our focus should be with archers, and it doesn't hurt to have even more horse archers, in all honesty. So fair enough, fair enough. Front line is more or less done, I would say. Cool. Glad I checked that before we dove into this. Go ahead and attack. Go ahead and, again, I wish we could, like, set up a template so I didn't have to do this every single time. Grab our trained infantrymen. Pick up. Now, they all have javelins, more or less. They either have javelins or they have those big swords. So let's go with Imperial trained infantrymen, one Imperial infantryman, and let's go ahead and get some of those Imperial trained archers if we still have any. Do we? Horse bandits. Just the one infantry. Omelet guard. We got the veteran archers, right? Do they not have lower tier archers? Does anybody know the organization system here? Because as far as I can tell, there's no rhyme or reason for how it's all organized. But pick up these veteran archers. They should do okay. Let's dive in. Now, I'm not at full health, so I do have to be a little careful. Garathion died in that last engagement? Well, not died, but fell. Wounded. Fair enough. Stray arrow or javelin, perhaps. Okay, so. Oh, it's so weird, man. Turn off your fire at will. Where archers need to be moved forward? No, they don't. Infantry, move up over here. Form a shield wall. Alright, archers are firing away. This guy, does he have javelins? Doesn't look like it. Let's see how we do over here. Come on, men. Just one man. There we go. I was like, I mean, you can hit at him too, you know. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, well done. 14 of them. Okay, so it's not an insignificant number. Not an insignificant number. Make sure we approach them intelligently over here. We don't want to get from the side or the back or anything like that. What about up over here? Yeah, someone patrolling over there, as you can see. Come on, man. Let's move. Don't even have to be sneaky. Those archers are so much faster. Because these guys are in shield wall. Give them a line. Yeah, a lot faster. Cool. Archers are getting to work over here. I'm going to stand guard in case these guys get a little too close. Yeah, nicely done, men. Nicely done. Archers up there. Infantry up there. Let's go. Get to work. Get to work. training sessions over here. In line formation, they're just going to charge in. Archers are... Dude, stop just... Okay, that was not exactly how I imagined that would play out, but it is what it is. Infantry up here, archers up there, let's go. Our infantry, you'll probably get them to form a shield wall always in case a javelin's coming their way. Also, that seems to actually hold a formation. There we go. That, well, at least one of them has a javelin there. Oh. Oh, it got stuck on the fabric up there, eh? I was keeping an eye out for it. I was like, I wanna catch that with my shield if necessary. But no, it looks like that fabric caught it instead. I have to pull the archers back so they could fire from a distance rather than get involved in melee. This guy does have a shield. Not pointing it in the right direction. He's just not pointing it in the right direction. Alright, now we know... Oh, look at this guy. Oh, man, that hit in the neck. Oh, rough. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Alright, let's get these guys up over here. Gonna have to get a bit more, like, micro... It's throwing me off more than it probably should. Oh, are they not down here? I guess they were all up over here when we engaged them. I just feel like there's more button presses involved. I don't know. It's definitely throwing me off. I'll get used to it and we'll be fine. Now, what's in here? Last time, we didn't have to go in here. But... I think there were fewer people last time, potentially. Oh, you know what? It's just going to loop around this way, isn't it? Yeah. Going to loop around this way. The archer's up over here. Let's go. Our infantry down over there. Clear shots? Oh, these guys have javelins, don't they? No, come at me. Hey, me. I'm in your face, you coward. Come on now. Wounded one of our men. Next time I'm not going to wait as long. Lesson learned. They do not prioritize me. They do not fear me as they should. Maybe they don't recognize me because of my new helm. My mask. Right, let's keep moving. Up in there next. Here, things get a little bit tighter. Literally. Less like freedom of movement and whatnot. Pull these guys up though. We're one archer down. All good, not the end of the world. We got a couple people in there. Again, it's harder to maintain distances to fire from and things like that. Now please tell me you're coming across this way. You are indeed. Good stuff, good stuff. Beautiful. Look at that banner. Ah, it's so beautiful. Now, I should mention actually, the next playthrough that we do, I'm going to be taking on mods. Seeing the banners reminds me because there's that one mod that allows you to do custom banners and whatnot. So I will be taking on mods for the next playthrough as well. Oh, geez, there's a lot of them up here. Okay, this is going to be a little bit scarier. Let's get involved over here. Damn it, we had to lose one. Come on now. Here we go. Here we go. We're good. Good stuff, good stuff. Down you go as well. Gotta fire up over there now. Gotta hit in if you're gonna bait the enemy in like that. Pull back. Come on now. Come on, men. Just bandits. Excellent. Well done. Very well done. But yeah, so the next playthrough I do intend to involve more mods right from the beginning. I will be throwing out questions as well with regards to what mods you guys would like to see. The reason why the banner reminded me again is because of the custom banner mod, which I was going to toy around with, but again, the concern of it breaking our save, 80 or however many episodes in that was very real. But yeah, moving forward, I'm not going to be as concerned about that with our next season, if you will. Alright folks, we're going to take the duel on again. Again, we don't need to lose lives needlessly. That kind of defeats the purpose of trying to train these people up if we just throw their lives away at the same time. And so, for our men, I will take on this duel once more. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Give up your life of banditry. Nice and easy. What is that? What? Oh, damn. Oh, okay. That's just the shield is highlighted underneath the ground. That's all it is. I was like, what's this change? What benefit is that to the user experience? One dead. There's always got to be one, right? But a lot of leveling up, so can't even, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I say a lot of leveling up, but I mean that in terms of a ratio. Holy, that is a lot of troops. Are you kidding me? That is a lot of soldiers. And they're not... I mean, some of them are useless. Some of these guys are really not bad. Veteran foresters, that's a decent bow skill. Mamluk heavy cavalry, do want those horse archers, right? I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no town near me where I can drop these guys off as garrison. I can only pick up 2 more. I feel like getting some veteran foresters is not a bad idea. They are pretty decent as far as their archery is concerned. Everybody else is rather readily available elsewhere. Yeah, sure, I'll pick up a couple of these guys. That's 349. Any of these prisoners worth anything? I'll get the Desert Bandit boss, I suppose. I can trade them out. Yeah, we'll pick them all up. We're headed towards the city inevitably, right, in the very near future. I am glad I did not recruit any of my prisoners, because then this would all be wasted. 24 troops, just like that, let go. Now again, some of y'all might think that it would have been a better idea to pick them all up. The reality is, if I did pick them all up, then we might end up losing more valuable soldiers on the way over to Iakis. That's not a short journey, right? So, gotta be picky sometimes, unfortunately. Gotta be picky sometimes. Alright, one last hideout. Then we go to Iakis. Ooh, these bandits are probably moving too quickly. Yeah, 5.3. Just a little too fast. Even if I had dumped all of my prisoners, I wouldn't be able to catch them. They are fast. They are meant to be fast, and they are fast. Right, one last hideout over here. Hopefully this will help a lot in the area. I really hope it helps a lot in the area. You know what, I can actually, since it's daytime, head over to Abba first. I wonder if I can make it all the way to Iakis and back. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, got some tribal horsemen over here. What is my relation? These guys don't quite care for me. It would be nice to have them care for me. Relations 0. Because they have access to decent quality troops, actually. We should remember this. And try to improve our relations with these twins, as far as I can tell. Damn, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Nothing to pick up over here. I think we're good in terms of food and stuff. Yeah, we're fine. Could I make it to Iakis and back? It is already noon. Getting to Iakis involves going around the bend over here. All the way up to there. There's another hideout over here, eh? I wish you could tell where relations would improve when you take out a bandit camp. I wish it would tell you, like, oh yeah, clearing out this one will improve relations here and here and here, or whatever. 23 bandits over here. Yeah, I don't think we could have made it to Iakis and back. Maybe. But we'll just wait over here. It's okay. It is still wild to me that we still haven't had a declaration of war. It makes perfect sense, though. Nobody else is really in a position, I think, to defeat us handily. The Northern Empire certainly isn't. They are paying a minor tribute to us. The Khazate, they're happy collecting tribute. The Battanians are happy collecting tribute, so they're not going to try and pick a fight with us. Why would they? The Western Empire, I'm surprised they haven't declared war on us just quite yet. Same with the Aserai. The Southern Empire, again, a minor tribute, but they have no strength. The Valandians, I might want to actually crush the Valandians before I even think about the Khazate. That was a suggestion from the comments as well. I don't think the Battanians will be declaring war anytime soon. The Western Empire is probably the most likely to do so. But it does look like across the board, our nobles are still just not interested in a declaration of war. Wild, eh? Wild. Absolutely wild. Alright, let's go ahead and train every time. Gotta do it every time. Train some soldiers again. Get ourselves our Imperial Infantry. You and you. Go ahead and... Hang on a second. Have I upgraded the previous folks? I did not. Upgrade you guys. Upgrade you. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I think I would like the Lancer still. Cool. Get you upgraded to a skirmisher, so we can get some archers. Get these guys upgrading as well. Palatine Guard. Mind if I do. Aserai recruits we can make into Mamluk soldiers. Again, these guys, just by virtue of traveling with me, they're leveling up as well because of my perks, just as a reminder. I feel the need to remind every time it comes up because it's, it was so long ago that we got that perk, but it continues to give us benefits. Just the one trained infantryman, fair enough. We got a couple of Aserai skirmishers. Well, we got one, literally one Aserai skirmisher. Okay, train you. Or you know what? What about some of these Mamluk soldiers? Trying to figure out. They have shields, so they'll be fine. Got the Forest Bandit, maybe? Get rid of you. Train these guys up. Do we have any archers that need training, I mean? Archers that need training. Some Valandian hardened crossbowmen. Wouldn't hurt to make them into sharpshooters, but again, in these tight quarters, they're not so ideal because they can't fire as quickly. Get a Khuzait archer, perhaps? And maybe we go ahead and get the... Damn, what do we get? What do we get? Veteran archers, I suppose. And you know what? Let's train a skirmisher as well. Why not? Cool. Done and done. Dive in. Hopefully it's not too... Hopefully it's not like 100 of them. Gonna throw me off for a while yet. Gonna throw me off for a while yet. Alright, let's go. A couple of them up over here. How many do we have? 17 defenders. Fair enough. Fire away, fire away. Build wall. Hold your formation. Okay, one down looks like. This guy doesn't have a shield. Nicely done. Right in the face. Oh, man. Alright. I like it. I like it. Well done. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Keep moving. You guys up over here. I love, like, the fact that the man without the shield just standing there taking hits. Just taking hits. One man down there. Alright. Archers are arriving. Put you guys up over here. Let's go. Nope. Pull back, pull back, pull back. If you're not gonna... I was gonna say, if you're not gonna hit him, then don't try shooting. Don't hit me! Fire at your Sultan. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Beautifully done. I don't know how he flew in that direction, but I'll take it. Come on now. Drop him. Save your Sultan. I don't think our archers are able to fire. Alright, let's get to work over here. They can't move quickly enough to, like, get away from these guys. Oh god, oh god. Alright, let's pull back to our infantry line. That's just beating away at my shield over here. You guys want to get involved? There we go. There we go. Oh no. Our Mamluk soldier. How dare you? Alright, took a little bit of a risk there. That was not ideal. You always gotta lose one though. You always gotta lose one. Now we just took a fair bit of damage. Not very good. That is not very ideal at all. What are we looking at? Anybody down over here this time around? Perhaps, potentially, maybe, yes, no? Yep. Honestly, I feel like I should just dive in and attack him. Just finish him off. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Alright, fair enough. In that case, let's get to it. A little bit of damage there. Oh, jeez. Need to be a lot more careful here. And act a fool. I've taken a lot of damage. Well done, men. Well done. I've taken a lot of damage. I need to be really careful. Especially when it comes to the duel. Especially when it comes to the duel. Let's go. Alright, listen. Get out of your shield wall formation. It's clearly not doing you any good. Get away from them to arrive. My shield is basically destroyed. That's wild. I really did not think that they wouldn't be able to fire. I understand why it happened. The infantry got in the way, and so they weren't able to shoot, obviously, over their shoulders, and that's fine. Makes perfect sense, but not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all. All right, we got one man down there, looks like. Come on, folks. Training day. Let's do this. Get there. Let's get you down over here. Pop those shots. Excellent. Not one hit. There we go. Nicely done. Did you hit him in the elbow? It looked like he got shot in the elbow. Doing okay? Yeah, okay. I thought I heard some yelling. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy got hit in the... Oh. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemies. Because he wouldn't die from it. Not quickly, at least. Not quickly. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up over here again, gotta keep myself alive. The stakes are real high right now. I mean, again, it's not the end of the world, because it's not like you lose everything if you die at a bandit raid, but nice not to lose at a bandit raid. Bandit camp raid, I should say. Now, this is where they are on both sides, right? I believe. Our infantry, get our archers rather up over there, get our infantry up over here, let's go. Keep our eyes peeled over there. There we go. Pop those shots. Nice, good hits, good hits. Good stuff, keep at it. Come on now. Nicely done. Come on, men. One more. Get him. Nice. Now, can they... Oh, I did not see that coming. We got him. We got him. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Excellent. Well done. Well done, men. Turn around. Lose some shots up there. Pull you over a bit because it seems like can't all fire. There we go. Excellent. Drop him. Drop him. I guess not. In we go. Fair enough. Nicely done. Ooh, okay. That's that. Now it's time for the chief. I cannot take a single hit, and we most certainly have to do a duel over here. They are overwhelmingly numerous. Very well, let us duel. I cannot take a single hit here. Oh, there goes the shield. Nice! Oh my god, my heart completely stopped when that shield broke. Oh, hot damn. Okay, I just need a second here, folks. That was unpleasant. That was unpleasant. Okay, I thought we were gonna lose it. I thought we were gonna lose it. Get a bit of training. One had to die, as is always the case. God. Okay. We got slot for 1. Let's go ahead and pick up this Aserai infantry, I suppose. Yep, Aserai infantry it is. Go for it. Tempting to get the skirmisher instead, but infantry's leveled up one more step. 16 prisoners, might as well, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick them all up. Oh my god. Okay, we're done here. We're done here. It's unfortunate, but I think it's the right call. Relations increased. Now, hang on. I need to check. Is my shield legit broken? It is not. That's a shame. That's a shame. It's the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that my shield has been broken in combat. Now, let's go ahead and see if that improved our relations with the folks over at Abba over here. Recruit troops. Yeah, it did. Relation 5-0 with this guy, but this guy likes us more. Cool. Some tribal horsemen more readily available. That's not bad at all. Like, that's not bad at all. Getting access to Vanguard Ferris like this. Pretty good. Pretty good. Again, this is another thing that I'll have to consider in the future, is like working more on this stuff at the beginning of the game, working towards getting, you know, traits and stuff like that. We have generous or whatever it is, but I'd like to do more side quests and stuff as well. We're at a point now in the story where doing side quests doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really make sense. Mechalovia Castle. I assume that's some Western Empire thing. Ooh. This isn't new, is it? No. Yeah, we're still okay. Mechalovia Castle. Was Diathma with the Western Empire up until recently? I can't remember now for the life of me. Anyway, let's stay focused down over here. Over to Iacus we go. Have our relations with the notables here improved at all? Also, what's the garrison? 192. Honestly, I feel like Iacus is buried enough in our territory that it's pretty safe. But let's take a look over here. Relations 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Great, fantastic, wonderful. Wondrous, absolutely wondrous. Some decent soldiers available already, but a couple of maybe quests available here and there. Let's drop some prisoners off, though. Troops will stay prisoners. We have some tier 5s, I believe. 2 desert bandit bosses. And that's pretty much it. Do we want to drop off any of the low tier militia? No, these guys. Well, we can drop off most of these looters, I think. Recruit the 2 that are willing to join us. The veteran rovers we can drop off as well. Not a lot of money, but a little bit of speed, perhaps, if nothing else. And a fair number of reserve troops as well, which is good, because then we can bolster some of the garrisons, right? We done here? I believe we are. Yeah, good enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Anything we can sell or perhaps purchase. Some Aserai horses. We've got a decent bit of money. We've got a decent bit of garbage, I believe. Oh god, yes. So much trash. Nope. Why am I still carrying my Emir's helmet? I could have sworn I put that in my stash. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's a different one. Go ahead and dump all this stuff as well. Slowing us, it's like literally weighing us down and it's completely useless. It's actually not a lot of loot compared to what I thought. Let's drop off the Pila over here. Cool. Cracked weapons I don't need. Is there nothing else? Surely there's like some garbage shields or something. Man. This is not a very profitable venture, is it? Or, I mean, I guess I could drop some of these off. I don't need all these harnesses. And again, I don't necessarily need to drain all the money from every city I go to ever. But I was certainly hoping for a better result than this, I suppose. I guess I should just be happy that I don't carry a bunch of junk around everywhere anymore. I guess that should be reward in and of itself. Can I actually sell some stuff, though? Yes, wool. Okay, excellent. I'll take whatever I can get. Let's go down to 25 in terms of pricing. Nope. Nothing else, it looks like. Nothing else. Fair enough. Anything I can buy over here? Sell for a decent price. Again, not gonna spend too much time on this. Naira, Chaika, and Razi. Ooh, Razi is en route. So sure. We'll see if we can't sell it at Razi. Wine can sell at Razi for a decent price. Not a huge profit, but something. Alright. Linen over at Asanfalk Domestica. Chaikand. Alright, you know what? Go ahead and pick up that linen. And now we'll loop back and head in that general direction anyway, right? So, yeah, pick you up as well. Domestica is a good spot for us to go to, I think. And we'll pick up some grain as well. Soldiers have some food. Come on. Nope, that's not what I meant. Nope. There. I like nice round numbers. We're making some money over here. Cool. Done. Done. Go ahead and leave. Yes. I just want to check relations in this general... Ooh, Wahan, who are you? From the Gilman. Not really important. I just want to check relations in the area so I know what the impact of all that, you know, bandit camp clearing actually was, if anything. Apart from a little bit of training over there. I'm actually pretty happy with the training. It was more than I'd anticipated, I'll be completely honest. More than I'd anticipated. I hate clicking on bear safe. I always feel like I've missed it. Never feel safe clicking on bear safe. Relations 0, relations 10 with this guy, but I mean, it's all the same. It's all just recruits, just more of them. Perhaps over at Iolita, something a little bit better. Maybe even Hubyar. Let's check. Doesn't hurt to check. And again, I want to make my way to Domestica as quickly as possible. Yeah, 500. Real helpful, real helpful. Over to Hubyar. 25 looters here, some desert bandits. I can crush these looters. Send the soldiers in. Don't have to fight them myself. Corner them and just surrender or die. There we go. Good stuff. Send the troops in. Lost no one. Leveled some up. All one can hope for. Pick up some looters. Sure. Let's train these guys up as well. Dun dun dun. Good stuff. And what I also... Yeah, I really do want to check the... state of affairs in some of our northern holdings, right? Because I want to see if I do really need to bolster their garrisons. That's what's been suggested, but I don't know if it's necessary. Well, if it's necessary. Over to Hubyar now, though. But that felt good, actually, cleaning up all these bandit camps. They've been around for far too long. Hopefully it empowers some of our nobles to do more of the same as well. Yeah, relations, like, barely improved over here. Like, basically irrelevant. Completely. Basically completely irrelevant. See, loyalty is like perfect in these places. Loyalty is perfect in these places, so I don't really have to worry about the garrison versus militia thing, unless loyalty is actually going to work completely differently with the next update. Unless it takes more damage. Like, unless loyalty drops more easily, more often, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be more than okay. Outside of Aristochorus Castle, that's where we might need to do a little bit of work. Yeah, nothing, eh? Well, at least we can get an Aserai Archer over here, even a lower tier. Fair enough. Up we go to Razi first. Another hideout over here. Tempting, because it's en route. Yeah. We must move on to phase 2 of war preparations, otherwise we'll be stuck here forever. Dorian continues to improve. Excellent. Good for you, buddy. Over at Razi. Fair enough. Garrison is, again, like 690, basically 700 soldiers over here. We're fine. We're fine. If we get attacked over here, we're fine. What did I want to do? Tavern District for no good reason? There are some options over here, but no, trade. What are we looking at? Wine for 92, oil for 88. Tykend has a better price, but I don't know if I'm going to be going that far. Dump all the oil over here. Wine, I want to go to Denistica for? Perhaps not. Perhaps we are better off dropping at least some of it off over here. We don't really have that much anyway. Our men have been imbibing, is I suppose the way to put it. Alright, fair enough. Hides, linen, nothing over here. Fair enough. Again, we don't have a bunch of junk to trade or anything like that. I'm not going to be bogged down by any of that stuff. It's like more or less irrelevant at this point in time. Unless I can sell a Merchant's Bane, which, as we all know, is typically unlikely. I'm not going to get bogged down by small trades. Ooh, Kaladog has declared war on the Khuzait. Oh, man. Now is the time. Still no support from the nobles, from the council, but now is the time to strike. Now that war will not be a short-lived war. It will be a long, hopefully arduous war for the Khuzait and for the Battanians both. I mean, let's be real here. Neither of them... I don't want either of them to do well. Narek, who are you? You someone I can speak to for recruitment? Nah, Golden Boar. Hey, we're friends though. That's cool. I could potentially try and, like, recruit mercenaries before the declaration of the war. That's not a terrible idea, but it looks like he's not actually over here. Any troops available here? Okay, fair enough. Trade. How much money y'all got? 48k. I believe I'll at least sell that. Beautiful. And I also drop some of this stuff off. Grapes, yes I can. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Hides. Cotton, perhaps. Nope. Fur. I can't remember what I bought this stuff for, right? If it's green here, the implication is that I'm making a profit. Sure. I'm gonna start dumping some of this stuff off. Ooh, olives. Mind if I do? Sure, there we go. If it's red here, that means it's selling well above its average price. Fish I'm going to keep. We do need some food variety. Well, actually, I can go ahead and sell them here, and I can pick them up somewhere else. They're pretty plentiful in most parts of the... Oh, gee. Most parts of the world. Still 48 days of food with us. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Silver ore, that's nice. Carrying this around uselessly. Go ahead and drop it down to 50, sure. Done. Oh, rob them. Pick up an Aserai horse. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, you know what? Pick up 2. Just for the recruitment, like for the upgrades and whatnot. Done here. Helps my trade skill a little bit. Sure, I'll take it. Done here. Now, we can, I think, maybe head over to... I'm so tempted to declare this war. We've got the influence for it. I feel like we kind of need to. We could do a quick scout of Lycaron and Poros to make sure that we are properly strong. Lavenia Castle as well. Again, previously we were talking about strengthening the garrison at Lavenia Castle, so let's go ahead and maybe do that. But let's also take a look at what the garrison here looks like now, right? Amunim, aren't you... Ah, you're Gilman. I go like, no, I recognize that name from a recent conversation, but not recognize it enough, I guess. Lavenia Castle, what are we looking at here? Altogether, 386 defenders is not a terrible number. That militia has grown, obviously, during our adventures. Not a terrible number. Right on the front. Now, if I were to donate troops to the garrison, let me check something here. Food is looking okay, so that's good. 386. 386, right? Altogether. If I add... No, wait. Oh, yeah, that's adding my soldiers as well. I hate that it does that. I wish it would separate them. 386. So if I donate 14, it'll take them up to 400. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and drop off 14 soldiers over here. 14 soldiers. Get all of our troops. Drop off some trained... First of all, let's go ahead and level these guys up. Level you up as well, thank you. Drop off some trained infantrymen. We can drop off the couple of Varyag veteran, perhaps. Leave behind a veteran infantryman. I wouldn't mind leaving some archers behind as well. We've got some sharpshooters we can leave behind, perhaps. And maybe a couple of... It's a leveling up. We've done quite well, I would say. We can leave this infantryman behind. I'd rather train him up, I think. What do we got here? Sea Raider Chief. I know I said archers. Because Nomad, sure, he's kind of low tier, but... The Veteran Forester, or you know what, the Aserai Mamluk Guard? No, the Mamluk Axeman. There you go. Was it 12 or was it 14? I think it was 14. Do the Mamluk Guard as well, and a Mamluk Soldier. Actually, you know what? 2. So, let's go above and beyond. Above and beyond, why not? That should be good. Yeah, that is one above. Hopefully that's enough to deter any attacks. The next step would be to check up on Lycaron and Poros and make sure that these guys are properly defended, well defended. And then I feel like we should declare a war on the Khazate. The Battanians will take a lot out of them. I don't know if that war will begin next session. I don't know if that's even what I'm pitching. But I feel like it's not a bad idea. Again, councils, nobles, nobody wants peace. Oh, sorry, nobody wants war. I feel so weird being on the other side of this coin over here. But I'm curious to know what y'all think. If Lycaron and Poros are well defended, and the Khazate are busy with the Battanians, as they will be for some time, if we're able to pick up some mercenaries and go on the offensive, we should at least be able to get Danestica, Vostrum, and maybe even Oneira, and all the little castles in between, right? That's a sizable chunk. Lycaon perhaps as well. Sizable chunk creates a cleaner front line, I suppose, for the next war to come, unless we do a lot more damage in this one. Something to think about. The Western Empire might declare war in the middle of it is the only concern. And that's the one thing we have to balance out, is like we want to make sure we don't end the war with a higher tribute to the Khazate than we begin it with. But nonetheless, folks, that's stuff I would love to hear your thoughts on between now and the next session, because this is where we're going to call it today. Hope you had a good time. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. Y'all know the drill by now. Again, as a reminder, if you'd been really enjoying the content on the channel, especially the series perhaps, I suggest maybe you check out my Patreon and or becoming a channel member. Links to both are in the description down below. On which note, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who have been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Again, and as always, y'all keep us alive and running smoothly, so it is greatly appreciated. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, from the walls of Lavenia Castle, I bid you farewell.